welcome to Lady Boss Mamas. I'm Molly Addis. I own a clothing line for pregnant and breastfeeding moms, and my two boys are 7 and 8 years old.
And I'm Laura Katanen. I'm a lifestyle blogger, and I'm also focused on sensory branding and marketing. And I have a little boy. He is 18 months next week, and his name is Aiden. And we are so excited today to have Jessica with us.
I'm Jessica, and I run pretty much a fashion sort of lifestyle blog called Jeans in a Teacup. And my baby boy Harrison is almost 7 months now, so he's my first, so it's all new and exciting.
So how did you come up with this cool, clever name, Jeans in a Teacup?
Well, like 6 years ago, I started my blog with my sister, and I didn't know anything about blogging, and I just thought it would be fun because I was kind of bored, but I didn't want to do it myself, so I asked my sister to join with me. So it was going to be like more of a lifestyle blog. I was going to do like more fashion related, and my sister was going to do, I don't know, like DIY things, or she's a writer, so she really wanted to write nice articles. So it was going to be a combination. So I needed to find a name that would kind of fit fashion and just random things that we were going to talk about. So I took the phrase like jeans and a t-shirt, because that's basically what I would wear all the time, jeans and a t-shirt, nothing fancy. And so I took the jeans part, jeans and, to represent the fashion, and then jeans and a teacup to represent like all the fun girly things that we wanted to talk about.
But what is your biggest inspiration for fashion? Like you said that you really wanted to focus on that. So where does that kind of stem from for you?
Well, I wouldn't really consider myself like a fashionable person when I was growing up. I wasn't really like into the trends and like latest fashions, but I always had like a creative streak. I was into art and music. I actually went to school for music education and music performance. So I had my master's in music. So that's where my creative outlet was for a while. And then as I got older, like my later 20s, I started becoming more interested in clothes and fashion as a sort of creative expression, colors and textures and patterns, and combining that and just like having fun with outfits. So that's where my creative juices started to go. And I slowly started giving up music and started transitioning into fashion, because I just realized that I don't know, I just like fashion more.
Can you give like one great style tip to people? Like, if you're talking about jeans and a t-shirt, for example, there's still a way that is fashion and stylish without it being like, yeah, exactly. So do you have a tip that's like a simple style tip that people can use?
Yeah, I mean, just to have fun with it, not take it too seriously. Like some days I just wear like jeans and a white t-shirt and maybe add like a fun accessory or a fun bag or a fun pair of shoes, and that's it. So if you want to go simple, it's just like keep everything simple and add a fun accessory or something. And then other times I like to go bold and mix prints and just go crazy. So it just kind of experiment and wear whatever makes you feel good, because sometimes I think I have a great outfit, but I don't feel good in it. And so I just, it doesn't really work. But if I'm feeling comfortable and confident, then, I feel like the outfit just works a lot better no matter what it is, even if it's simple or crazy.
What are your biggest tips in terms of those two avenues and helping you grow and helping you with your fashion blog?
Well, Pinterest is like probably my biggest source of like traffic to my blog. Just pinning old outfits. I make sure like I pin all my blog posts, and I make sure I'm pinning other people's content, and make sure I have a lot of boards on my account, so that people find it that way. And yeah, I use Pinterest kind of tools to help me with that, kind of like an assistant that helps me do it, but it's through this program. So, I mean, I think I put all that information in my blog post if you're curious about what systems I use and what things I use for my Pinterest account. But that's basically it. It's just making sure you have a lot of content to pin, being active on like your social channels, because you have to have content in order for people to find it. Like to Know It is a great resource if you're a blogger and you're able to join. I mean, they have a lot of tips that they give out. To get accepted into Like to Know It, you just have to have, make sure you're creating a lot of like quality content consistently. Like they look for consistency, and they want to make sure you have like, so you make sure you've been blogging for a little bit, you know, to build up that content and make sure it's quality, and then, you know, just apply to join. And it might take a few times, but, you know, if you have good content, you'll eventually get accepted.
I have a question about creativity, because you mentioned that a lot, that you love tapping into it and that it's changed through the years. And I was wondering, how has it changed for you since baby? And what has that, like, how, I don't know, just tell us about that experience for you.
Yeah, well, I just have to be like more organized now, which is kind of a big struggle because I wasn't really super organized before. You know, I kind of didn't really have a set schedule with blogging wise. I kind of just like woke up and did whatever I needed to do that day. But that doesn't work so well now with the baby, and I have a lot less time for myself. So I really have to like work on creating more of a schedule. So when the baby's napping, like I have to have my to-do list of like, okay, I need to get this done, and planning ahead of time for if I need to get, you know, a lot of blogging involves pictures and photos of my outfits. So before I could just go out and take pictures whenever, but now I have to watch the baby most of the time. So on the weekends is, you know, when I have to schedule photo shoots and stuff. So my husband's home and he can watch Harrison. So yeah, now it's a lot of scheduling things for the weekend instead of during the week. I don't get stressed out about a lot of like the baby things. Like if he's crying, like it doesn't really freak me out. I just try to go with the flow and realize that like, oh, he's a baby, he's going to be crying. Some nights are better than others. So like, I feel like I just had this mindset where it's like, I don't know, not to like worry about things so much. So I think that's helped a lot. Like cause I hear other moms talking about like how their baby's sleeping like from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and maybe waking up once or twice. And Harrison's waking up like.
There is no normal.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as normal. I wish that moms would be, you know, like be clear with that. Like we all compare, and there's all these books that tell you when something should happen and when, and it's like, forget it. Like each kid is so unique and different. Like everything is abnormal and that's normal.
Okay. 5 hours.
Yeah, the sleeping situation is still not great. So I'm like still waking up every 2 hours, you know, it seems like, to feed him, and he's crying. So, you know, I'm still tired and stuff, but.
What is your favorite baby moment so far? If you had to choose one.
I kind of enjoy like all the little phases. Like right now he's crawling. So that's fun. I mean, I liked it when, you know, he started to smile, like, you know, and he showed more like he knew who we were. I think that's when I started to really enjoy it, just when he started to be more expressive and stuff, and not just like a baby.
Not like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
How do you think becoming a mom has already or is going to affect your business and your blog?
I think it will help. Just being able to like relate to more people, because I know like I feel like I kind of waited a little bit longer to have kids. I'm like 32 now, almost 33, and I know like it seems like a lot of girls will start having kids in their like mid-20s, or at least where I'm from, you know, or on social media I saw a lot of young moms too, and so I felt like I really couldn't like connect with those women, or they were looking for, you know, like mom fashion or like how to be fashionable and a mom, and I wasn't a mom, so I felt like, well, you know, I don't really have anything to offer them. But like now I feel like, you know, as a mom and a fashion blogger, I can sort of reach maybe more people or connect, you know, with that audience better.
So you said that you're getting into who you are when it comes to your fashion sense.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe the taste of that?
like I did drink coffee all the time, so maybe it's like an iced latte or something. Like I like the classics, and then, you know, when I'm feeling a little funky, I might add like a little bit of flavor in there, like a shot of hazelnut or something.